Ladies and gentlemen, we are the mechanized Dogras. Today we take you on a journey into the glorious history of 7 mechanized infantry 1st Dogra. A saga of valor spanning over a century. The word Dogra originates from Durgara, meaning one who hails from the hills. Dogra soldiers belong to the hilly areas of Himachal Pradesh and Jammu. Sir Frederick, Commander-in-Chief of the Bengal Army, had marched with the Dogras from Kabul to Kandahar and developed an admiration for their thorough soldierly qualities. On his recommendation, a class regiment of Dogras was raised in the Bengal Army. On 30th May 1887, the battalion was raised as 37th Dogra Regiment of Bengal Infantry at Sialkot, with Lieutenant Colonel Vincent Rivas as the first commanding officer and Kahan Singh as the first Subedar Major. In 1888, Maharaja Pratap Singh, the ruler of Jammu and Kashmir, was appointed as the first honorary colonel of the regiment, and Raja Jaichand, head of the Katoch clan and king of Lambargaon, was appointed as honorary major. In 1891, the battalion got launched into the Black Mountain expedition in the Northwest Province. For their courage and valor, all ranks of the unit were honored with the Indian General Service Medal with Class Hazara 1891. On 4th April 1895, the battalion again drew blood in the Battle of Malakand and Dure. For its bravery, the battalion was awarded its first battle honor of Malakand. Immediately after, the battalion formed part of the Chitral Relief Force and earned battle honor Chitral. All ranks were awarded Indian General Service Medal with Clasp Relief of Chitral. In 1900, for unprecedented bravery and glorious service, the unit was awarded the Battle Honour Punjab Frontier. In 1903, 37th Dogra Infantry was renamed as 37th Dogras. On 7 December 1915, the battalion moved to Basra in Iraq for the Mesopotamia campaign. From 6 to 9 January 1916, the battalion fought fiercely against the Turks in the battles of Sheikh Saad and Al-Hana. The tale of Sheikh Saad is incomplete without the mention of Captain John Alexander Sinton, the medical officer, who despite being grievously injured, kept on treating wounded soldiers on the battlefield. For his selfless courage and devotion to duty, he was awarded the Victoria Cross. The only medical officer to be bestowed this honor, he later rose to the rank of brigadier. On 15 February 1917, the 37 Dogras, along with the 1st 5th Buffs, in fierce battle with the Turks, cleared the right bank of Tigris River at a place called Dehra Bend. The battalion won 2 Indian Order of Merit and many other gallantry awards, as well as the Battle Honour Dehra Bend, which is celebrated as the unit's pre-independence Battle Honour Day. The unit was among the first to enter Baghdad. During the actions in Baghdad, the Turkish standard was captured from the citadel by the adjutant and is still preserved in our officers' mess. In March 1919, the battalion was awarded the Battle Honours of Tigris 1916, Kotel Amara 1917, Baghdad 1917 and Mesopotamia 1915 to 1918. On its way back from Iraq, the battalion was launched for the Third Anglo-Afghan War. 37 Dogras proved its valor on the battlefield yet again and was awarded the Battle Honour Afghanistan 1919. In January 1922, Edward VIII, the Prince of Wales, was appointed as the Colonel-in-Chief of the unit, and the battalion was conferred the honour of Prince of Wales' Own. and came to be known as the 37th Prince of Wales' own Dogras. On 1st March 1922, the battalion was renamed as 1st Prince of Wales' own Battalion of the 17th Dogra Regiment. The first King's Commission officer in the unit was Lieutenant K.M. Cariappa, who served from 18 June 1922 to 23 June 1923 and later became India's second Field Marshal. In February 1925, the battalion Subedar Major and Honorary Captain Chaggar Singh was selected to be appointed as the King's orderly officer. On 11 December 1942, the battalion was renamed as 1st Battalion 17th Dogras. During World War II, in January 1943, the battalion defeated the Japanese at Donbek and was awarded the battle honor Donbek. The unit continued to excel in battle and earned glory at Arakal, Imphal and Nunchingam. Battle honor Nunchingam and Battle honor Kennedy Peak were bestowed upon the battalion. In October 1945, during the surrender ceremony of Japanese and the victory parade in Singapore, the battalion was nominated to give the Guard of Honor to the then Supreme Commander Lord Louis Mountbatten. The unit also earned the Theatre Honor Burma 1942-45. The unit was then renamed as 1st Dogra, and in 1947, Lieutenant Colonel M.S. Pathania became the first Indian commanding officer of the unit. From August 1957 to February 1960, the battalion carried out many successful operations in the Naga Hills. In 1961, 1st Dogra was nominated for United Nations peacekeeping mission in Congo. The battalion fought bravely against the Katangese rebels and proved its battle prowess by winning 2 Ati Vishisht Seva medals, 6 Veer Chakras, 4 Sena medals, 11 mention in dispatches and 4 Chief of Army commendation cards. Sepoy Govardhan Singh became the youngest recipient of the Veer Chakra in the Indian Army. In October 1962, 1st Dogra was airlifted from Pune to Sikkim, where it held defences in Kalimpong, Nathula and Changu. The highest post occupied by the unit was named as Kot Kangra, which is now what the troops' lines in the unit are called. In September 1965, the unit took part in Operation Riddle in the Khemkaran sector. Havildar Raghunath Singh made himself immortal in the annals of history when he, with his small patrolling party of just 17 men, captured the entire O Group of Pakistan's 4 Cavalry Regiment, including their CEO, Lieutenant Colonel Nazir Ahmed, 3 officers and 17 men without firing a single round. He deceived the enemy by depicting an entire company's strength by giving verbal orders of a company commander and making swift movement to surround the enemy and induce their surrender. For his courage and tactical acumen, he was awarded the Veer Chakra. On 13 September 1965, the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Mohan Lal, himself led a special mission patrol of 28 men and destroyed 17 Pakistani Patton tanks, capturing large quantity of weapons and equipment. For its gallant actions, the battalion won 1 Veer Chakra, 2 Sena medals, 5 mention in dispatches, and was also awarded with Battle Honour Asal Uttar and Theatre Honour Punjab 1965. The battalion celebrates 11 September as Asal Uttar Day, its post-independence Battle Honour Day. In January 1970, the battalion was equipped with armoured personnel carrier Topaz and was launched for the Indo-Pak War shortly thereafter. The battalion was deployed in the Shakargarh sector and later captured Harar Kalan and Chatar, thereby securing the Pathankot-Jammu road. 1st Dogra, along with 1st Horse, crossed the Ravi River and captured Pakistani defences at Naina Kot, Dhingar and Biso Buzurg. On 15 December 1971, while on patrol, 2nd Lieutenant S.K. Jaswal and 2 other ranks made the supreme sacrifice while bravely fighting an enemy mine-laying party despite being heavily outnumbered. He was awarded the Veer Chakra posthumously. The battalion was awarded Theatre Honour Punjab 1971. In 1972-73, at Barnoti village, adjoining the Jammu-Pathankot National Highway, the battalion constructed a Durga Mata Mandir in honour of its fallen heroes of 1971 war. A Havan is organised there every year as a solemn tradition to pay tribute to our gallant Dogras. On 2nd April 1979, at Ahmednagar, 1st Dogra was converted to 7th Battalion of the Mechanized Infantry Regiment. On 30th May 1987, the battalion celebrated 100 years of its raising. On 3rd June 1987, the unit participated in the first mounted parade of the regiment, which was reviewed by Colonel of the regiment and Chief of Army Staff General K. Sundarji. On the same day, commemorative postal stamp and first day cover were inaugurated in honour of the 100 years of service by the battalion. In August 1990, the battalion changed its mount from Armoured Personnel Carrier Topaz to Infantry Combat Vehicle BMP-2. On 7 January 1996, retired Major Harold Armstrong Bennett came to India and presented the Silver Trophy of Buff and Dogra soldiers, which was originally instituted to commemorate the Mesopotamia campaign but was taken to the National Army Museum in London. Today the trophy adorns its rightful place in our officers' mess. The battalion was deployed in Rajasthan during Operation Vijay and Operation Parakram. In January 2005, the battalion was inducted into high-altitude areas of Karu, Siachen, Dras and eastern Ladakh. The unit served with glory in the inhospitable terrain and also carried out counter-insurgency operation along the line of control in Gurez sector. In 2007 at Babina, the battalion conducted the joint exercise Bold Kurukshetra with the Singapore Army. Then in 2008 carried out the Tri-Services Amphibious Exercises DGX-8, Triveni 9 and Tropex 9 with 91 Infantry Brigade and INS Shardul. In October 2009, the unit conducted a joint exercise Yudh Abhyas with US Army's 2nd Squadron of 14th Cavalry Regiment. The battalion was awarded the Southern Army Commander's Unit Citation on 15 January 2010. On moving to Patiala, the battalion continued to excel and won the 2015-16 Championship banner in the Armoured Division. The battalion then moved to Suratgarh and won 6 Independent Armoured Brigade Championship banner 2 years in a row. The battalion was awarded the Southwestern Army Commander's Unit Citation on 12 December 2020. While serving with 16 RR, Major Vikas Khatri of our battalion neutralized 2 terrorists at close quarters and apprehended another. For his gallantry, he was awarded the Shaurya Chakra. While in Jaisalmer in 2021, the battalion won the Inter-Corps Scoutmasters competition and trained the Indian Army team for International Scoutmasters competition held in Russia and won the bronze medal. The battalion was also nominated for deploying troops in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in South Sudan. On 3rd June 2023, the battalion moved to Babina as part of the Silver Strike Brigade of the White Tiger Division. The battalion has since then participated in key training events like Exercise Sanyukt Shakti Vinash and the Sudarshan Chakra Corps exercise with troops, which culminated with the Tri-Services exercise Tri-Shakti Prahar. The mechanized Dogras announced their thumping arrival in the formation by winning the 31st Armored Division Handball Championship and standing second in the inter-unit small arms firing competition. 7th Battalion, the Mechanized Infantry Regiment, 1st Dogra, stands steadfast and resolute in its pursuit of military excellence. Our rich heritage and glorious history of valor and sacrifice inspire us to be ever ready to prove our worth in war. हर युद्ध नीति में सटीक मैकेनाइज्ड डोगरास, शौर्य से सुसज्जित है समीक मैकेनाइज्ड डोगरास, भारत की शान का प्रतीक मैकेनाइज्ड डोगरास। जय हिंद।